It started like all the others, a nervous maid standing at the gates of the towering, iron-fenced mansion, arms stiff, resume trembling, and hope already thinning. Inside, 4 children watched from the upstairs window like little generals in their own war room. "I give her 4 hours, muttered Josh, the eldest at 10, adjusting his toy binoculars. 2, countered Lila, folding her arms. "She looks like a runner." The general, retired and rigid as ever, barked into his phone downstairs, completely oblivious to the latest candidate's fate. Or maybe he was simply used to the revolving door of caretakers. They'd all left, every single one. Some cried, some quit before lunch, one even jumped the back fence. Until he walked in, not in a crisp uniform or with a spotless apron. No, he had calloused hands, tired eyes, and twin girls clutching his legs. "Mr. Daniel Cole," the housekeeper read from the file, confused. "You're applying as the maid house manager," he corrected with a soft smile, picking up a fallen crayon from the floor and handing it to the youngest boy without breaking eye contact. "And yes, I cook, clean, do laundry, and I listen." From the top of the stairs, Josh snorted. "He's toast." But Daniel didn't flinch when the kids dumped flour in the laundry basket. He calmly turned it into a baking lesson. He didn't shout when they locked him in the pantry. He emerged with peanut butter sandwiches and jokes. He didn't leave when they replaced his shampoo with ketchup. He just chuckled, "Smells like childhood," and offered to braid Lila's hair after. The twins, Maya and Evie, started giggling more. The general's kids began helping. Tentatively at first, then genuinely. And the general, stoic, silent, hard as stone, watched it all unfold from behind his newspaper. One night, it rained hard. Power went out. Thunder cracked like cannons overhead. The kids screamed, ran, and huddled together. But Daniel, he lit candles, pulled out blankets, and told a story, not from a book, but from his life. About a single father who once couldn't afford heat, who learned to turn cold nights into adventures, and fear into laughter. The room fell still. "Did your wife?" Lila asked, voice trembling. He nodded. "Cancer. 3 years ago, but she left me with 2 very bright stars." The room was silent, except for the rain tapping softly now. And something shifted. Josh started setting the table without being told. Lila folded the towels without complaining. The younger 2 began calling him Mr. D. And the general, well, the general finally spoke over breakfast one morning. "You're not like the others." Daniel poured orange juice, calm as ever. "Is that a compliment, sir?" "I'm not sure yet," but the next day, the general canceled the agency. No more interviews, no more candidates, until Daniel came to him one afternoon, hat in hand, voice heavy. "I found a small apartment. The girls and I." "You're not going anywhere," Lila cried, clutching his sleeve. "We need you," Josh added. "Not just to cook, but to stay." The general looked at his children, their hair combed, their eyes kinder, their rooms tidy. Then he looked at Daniel. "You can't leave," he said gruffly. "Not unless you want me to start braiding hair." Daniel laughed. The kids cheered, and in a twist no one saw coming, it was the maid who became part of the family, and the general who quietly offered him a permanent home. Because sometimes, it's not the perfect resume, the right gender, or even years of training. Sometimes, all it takes is a little kindness, a listening ear, and a man with 2 little girls who taught 4 broken hearts how to love again. So if you believe in the power of second chances, and that family can be found in the most unexpected places, like this video, subscribe, and never forget, one gentle act can change a lifetime.